They're a surefire hit at a birthday party. Bounce houses, giant inflatable playgrounds. But it turns out the city has bounced them from most city parks. News 13's Alex Goldsmith is live downtown with why. Alex?
Jessica, out of Albuquerque's hundreds of city parks, you can only inflate a bounce house in just 22 of them. The city says, though, there's a good reason why they've made so much of the city a bounce-free zone.
It doesn't take long for a pile of plastic to morph into a castle of fun. And whether you call it a bounce house or a fun jump, it's hard to find too many kids who don't have a blast on them. But just a few years ago, bouncy houses were a headache for the city. Parks and Rec Director Barbara Baca explains.
Trucks are not allowed on the grass, and so sometimes they would be dropping them off and rolling over irrigation heads, creating a problem. Stakes were being driven into the irrigation system, so we'd get a leak in the pipe and we'd have wastewater.
On top of that, the noise from inflators and the crowds bounce houses tend to draw upset some neighborhood groups.
We were dealing with sort of a mounting, situation that we needed to address.
So 2 years ago, the city dropped a deflating hammer. Now you're only allowed to set up shop in certain spots in 22 city parks spread throughout Albuquerque. Martinez Town, Santa Barbara, or Pat Hurley Park, no problem. Coronado or Los Altos Park, go somewhere else. Baca says the city has logic behind the bouncy ban.
We developed a policy that selected a specific number of parks with a good geographic spread in Albuquerque that were large enough that we could locate jumpers.
Now, there's more to the city's bounce house ban than just location. If you want to set one up in a city park, you're going to have to give the city at least 48 hours worth of notice and pay a $35 permit fee. Back to you.
Okay, Alex, break the city's bounce house law and you could be fined $500 or face up to 90 days in jail. The city says so far they've only given out warnings.
An arrest